It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the recipient of this year's ISPA Dedicated Contributor Award, Jim Root with Glen Ivy Hot Springs.
Hey, Michael. Hey, good morning, ISPA. What a great group. Hey, everybody. Come on, stand up. What a great group.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the people, Jim Root.
Wow, what a great group, like I said. You know, I think most people here know that I always like to sit in the back of the room, and it's actually, I love to sit in the back of the room, because it's only from that perspective that I really get to see the strength and how wonderful ISPA is, all our members, all our energies. And I've been coming to these conferences for an awful long time, and this group today, there's just something about it. Maybe it's create. But there's so much energy in this room, and what a great way to start the week. So thank you for being here very, very much. So my time with ISPA is time that is very well spent, and I continue to draw inspiration and great satisfaction in the connections between the associations and all the members. And I have to give a special call out to my friends in the very back row, Susie Marquez and the group from Point Clear, Alabama, who have been sitting with me for all of these conferences for so many years. Susie and crew, thanks very much. We do this work together as an association while we're here at conference. We do it back at home in our businesses and with our families, and across the many connections that truly make us the community of SPA. A blink of an eye has somehow turned into more than a few years, and ISPA has certainly held many smiles and plenty of good cheer along the way. And we do that as a community, not just working in an industry, and only ISPA can do that. There's also been a few tears and a few unanswered questions along the way. But that's okay. That's what makes us a community. And we've always been there together. ISPA has given me so much more than I could ever give back to it. So again, ISPA, thank you so very, very much. I hope ISPA has been the same for you, and I hope it continues to be the same for you. Remember that all of us, you and I, are what makes ISPA special. ISPA can only be as meaningful as what we make it to be. And I have embraced ISPA to be my SPA, and I encourage you to do the same. So when a vendor calls, do you ask them if they are an ISPA resource partner? And when a resource partner calls, do you take their call and welcome it, even if right in this moment you're not ready to receive their product? Do you keep in contact with all your friends and colleagues that you met at conference? Do you stay engaged with all of the initiatives that ISPA puts out throughout the year? And do you respond when staff asks? Because we have the greatest staff in the world at ISPA, right? Have you shared ISPA with your company, with your colleagues, and with your community? And are you taking good care of yourself like you do for all of your guests? Because we can't create if we don't take care of ourselves. And we are the health and wellness for America, for the world. But you've got to do your part with that. All right? So I challenge you to spend your time well, because time is the only resource that we can't recover. We're all lucky to have choices of how we spend our time, and I'll continue to make time for ISPA and for the association. So of all of the countless people that I could acknowledge and thank, there are a small group of very special people that I have to say thank you to. The first is my wife and partner of almost 30 years, Meg, who is back at home with our kids, Jimmy and Chris. Meg is the person that got us into SPA and is the person that really is the essence of SPA in our household. The second is Deborah Zake, because Deborah gave Meg a job, and she said, bring Jim along. And Deborah, it's meant the world to all of us. A third person is Mary Elizabeth Gifford, who has, through the years, has given me the words to articulate the thoughts and the feelings that I hold inside. And lastly, I have to acknowledge Lynn McNeese, who is the president of ISPA. Lynn makes every volunteer more than what they ever thought they could be. And Lynn, congratulations to that. So, thank you for this award. Thank you for all the kind words along the way. Again, I will look forward to spending a lot more time with you and ISPA. Thank you very, very much, everybody. So, as we continue along Create, how many people were here 10 years ago in 2004 and saw Eric Wall? He was an inspiration. He was so cool. And when I grow up, I wish I could be more like Eric Wall. It is my great pleasure to introduce Eric Wall.